That honestly may have been the best question I have ever received up here. Can you read it again?
Okay. As a man in the industry, does it make you feel any kind of way to
See, right there. So what you've done is such a brilliant setup because it makes us think that you're talking about gender identity and politics, right? Our minds go to something about representation, right? Go on.
Okay. Does it make you feel any kind of way to know that you only get to keep your chest hair if your character is villain coded? And as an aside, when you're a shirtless good guy, obviously they shave or wax everything. But if you're only unbuttoned, do they still do the whole thing, or is it only the tit window?
And not only that, you finished poetically with a tit window. A tit window? That's so good.
I took about a year to write that question.
Of course you did. It's a work of art. I feel like, unfortunately, your question, because it took so long to write, is a bit dated. I think we might be moving out of the window when it's only bad guys that have hairy chests. I would love to see some stats on this, by the way. It'd be a fascinating thing. Maybe you could spend the next couple of years working on that. Here's what I think. A lot of people don't realize this, but actors, they can be a little bit vain. No, it's true. Believe it or not. So I think that there's I think we think that we look like a little bit more defined or can look more defined if we shave off the hair.
Well, that's the Ron Jeremy effect.
That's.
I can't believe I just said that out loud.
Did you prepare that as well? Were you planning that?
I sure did not, no.
That was just spontaneous. Unbelievable. We need you on the tour. Also, as I'm now old, right? So I feel like, I can't do the baby skin, shaved chest thing anymore. It would just look creepy, right? It would look like, oh no, what happened? Have you been doing radiation treatment recently? Are you okay? So I think I'm now in the phase of life where I'm embracing that hair. I'm sorry. But that's just the way it is. But when I was Castiel washing his clothes in the laundromat, I waxed my chest. It was awful. Does anyone know how terrible of an experience that is? Why did so many women just nod their heads? Are you all shaving your chests as well? Do women naturally also have hairy chests and I just didn't know it?
Not the chest.
What? Not chests. Go on. Okay.
When you just said, obviously when you had your shirt off entirely as Castiel, you obviously did the whole chest. But what about when you were just just unbutton them?
Right, I'm sorry, I didn't answer the full question.
Yeah. You forgot about the tit window.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. One of the problems as a man, and some of you may not know this, but so you shave here, right? And the hair goes down, your facial hair goes down here. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But then the chest hair comes up here. And sometimes it's you don't really know where one begins and the other ends, right? So you got to make some game day decisions, like where am I going to shave to? And I think that I have given myself license at times to kind of be a little bit liberal about that line and kind of shave down. Sir, do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you go down a little bit, like you take some liberties below the shirt collar a little bit. Because, and sometimes the look you want is like the little bouquet coming out. But sometimes you want to button it up a little bit. And I don't know about you, I'm not a big, like, I'm not Sebastian Roche. I don't walk around with my shirt only buttoned to the second button. But if I did, I think at a certain point you can't just keep doing that. You got to figure out where the line is.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that was a valuable use of everybody's time.